swing and a shot toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
First pitch on the way. Dexter Fowler is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2 with one away. Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. In is Jorge Soler. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a drive out to deep right center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. Solo shot to right center, and the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Chris Bryant is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Oh, that's a pearl right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. One, 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Cubs 2. Neil Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Matt Adams will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Now here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets some strikeout.
First offering on the way. Yadier Molina is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. With the shortstop Castro. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Starlin Castro will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Now here's the first pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jay is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
One thing to keep in mind, he's due to bat 3rd in the next half inning, so you wonder if this half inning could be the last one we see of him out there.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Tommy La Stella will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Ball 3.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here he comes, 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
And here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Carlos Villanueva will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. David Ross will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, David Ross.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For Denorfia, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. From the stretch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Phil Koch will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Phil Koch.
Colton Wong will dig in now. A single and a flyout for him in 2 trips thus far.
Colton.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning.
Jason Hayward will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
in time to first, and there are